another one.
Huh.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on.
Man, we not bad guys today. We not bad guys today, bro.
Got some good news.
Everybody getting ready to win, bro.
Everybody
getting ready to win. I'm excited to talk about this. So we got some clues up in here, man. And shout out to my brother Lou. Shout out. I gotta say it. All that work that boy's been doing. Like, you know, look who did a lot of the work on the graphics. Not the graphics, just the data. You know? And how all of this is getting ready to come together. So me and Lou finna break down some parts of the press conference and just kind of spell it out, right? That I'm almost certain a lot of people miss. And I'm gonna start off with this, bro. What did you think about let's start with
real quick, just since Clarence didn't ask.
Scott, Skyler Dixon with the AT running back position. I don't know, would you agree that it's kind of tilted sort of league-wide from running back by committee days, maybe a little bit back toward kind of a bell cow back? And how does the pass catching component of a bell cow back, how big is that maybe compared to how we all sort of think of bell cow from the old days?
Yeah, you know, I think honestly, as I look around the league, I think it's different in different places. I think there's different philosophies for different coaches and different teams based on roster makeup. You know, there's nothing that would make me and the offensive staff more ecstatic than for Jaydon to take the step that we hope he takes because of the 1-2 punch that he and Javonte could potentially have, and Jaydon's ability to hurt you catching the football out of the backfield. I mean, that's a dimension that we not didn't have, but that we didn't use as much because we chose to throw the ball to CD and George and Fergie and guys like that. But
let's pause. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's first talk about that.
Okay.
Where he first talked about, you know, and he mentioned Blue, especially catching out the backfield.
Yes.
Right. And taking the next step. So, because we finna break down all the running backs, but we also break down what he's saying about the running backs, showing that everybody getting ready to win.
Yeah, he's saying that, like, that's some of Blue's strong suits. Like, that was what, honestly, that's what everyone was saying when it came out of Texas Longhorns. That's what I was trying to say. Like, he's a matchup nightmare. I literally put it on my thumbnail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally, for like the bigger linebackers or just linebackers in general, with his background being a former receiver, you know, he poses a unique threat in that regard. You know what I'm saying? And he's basically saying that in a normal, like, built offense, you know what I'm saying, from the past, if we didn't have the weapons that we have on the outside, Jaydon Blue would definitely had a bigger role off bat, but he's going to incorporate that more because that's an element we did not use last year.
Right. Which, because we go obviously talk about Shotty's type, but this is one of the press conferences that really showed an openness, a massive openness to Blue, to me. Like, he really started expressing a real openness to Blue to me. But I also think he's being cautious. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I do think that it's different. When we were in, you know, Los Angeles or San Diego, now Los Angeles, you know, we had a pretty good running back by the name of LaDainian Tomlinson who was the bell cow and could score catching, throwing, some throw touchdowns, running. But we also love Darren Sproles. And so it's like, again, if you have that guy that can do it all, but I do think that there's merit in having multiple people that can do different things because of the punishment that position, you know, takes on.
So there it is again, where he's thinking multiple guys. And he's doing this versus the bell cow because he's asked about the bell cow. And see, also, isn't that something that the bell cow is coming back? I ain't gonna get on that. I'm gonna take it back to us. But see, the league is trending in a different direction, and I think a lot of people still think it's a passing league. They still think it's a lightning back, thunderback league, and it's switching, y'all. It's switching.
Yeah, it's definitely switching. Definitely switching. Like, and it's this league is just trends, and I think it's easy to follow what's winning or what a team does, and we like to highlight that. Like in the NBA, like when Steph came in shooting, we think we can shoot too, and now like we want to devalue some positions so we can shoot. So you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Sometimes you gotta get your ass whooped so you can learn your lesson. That's what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
yeah. Let me see if I can find this Mike Marks. If I can find that Mike Marks, boy, we finna be. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm trying to find my boy Mike. Cause see, I wanna stay with that trend talk real quick. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. Cause I found the B-roll.
With the clip.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a clip.
I know a clip you finna bring it up too.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about it. You already know where I'm going.
Yeah, it's the trends of the league. Like,
splattering.
Like you can't run your personnel groupings. This way we say, that's all. That's the biggest battle. I think a lot of people don't really get. What I mean by personnel is like how the linebacker has really changed from era to era. Like the linebackers of the 70s is different from the ones of the 90s or the 2000s, and definitely the ones of the now. And he's saying how he would curate his punishment to defenses will be based on that position. And now we're in the league. If you go back, like in the 2000s, you had guys like what's the linebacker from the Buccaneers? Like what's his name? Derek Brown, I think his name, for the Buccaneers. They won a Super Bowl with him, 02. And you had guys like, or the 2010s, you had Luke Kuechly. 2000s, you had Ray Lewis. But now the guys who are top of the league is a guy like Fred Warner. You know what I'm saying? Or a guy like who's a former safety. The linebackers have gotten lighter, and he's saying he would attack that since they gotten lighter in personnel, running more nickel, he would literally run more power football at them because they're built to go sideline to sideline and not north and south.
Let me go. I found it. I'm gonna need you to talk about it for 30 more seconds. I found it. I know you can do it. I believe in you, bro. Yeah. 30 more seconds.
I mean, because you do that because like the league just changes, man. That's why the league became a passing league at one point because we were heavier at linebacker. You couldn't really guard. That's when I think the tight end position started to evolve a little bit. Tight end started becoming more of an athlete. You know what I'm saying? So that was around the time where I think the passing league was when Mahomes just came in, and then we saw the Rams with their guy that they drafted #1 overall pick. Like that's when high scoring games and everything like that. But we've evolved now. We've evolved, man.
I found it.
Boom.
I found it. But you the man. All right, here we go. Boy, that boy good. That boy stalled his ass off. Boy, now you can tell that boy stalled. Here we go. All right, here we go. He not talking. Damn. All right, hold on.
Build a play when we stop, man.
I got it. I got another one. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, but see.
These B-rolls are hilarious, bro.
Hold on. Hold on.
Salute to everybody coming in here, man. Hit that like button. Y'all coming in here, man.
Hold on.
That boy DeVaris Worley said, "Hey, boss, keep them early shows going." They love when you go early.
Hold on.
I think I think we can hear a feedback from your headphones or echo.
Okay, I found it. Damn.
Well,
Boy, that was some work. Yeah. Listen, man, that was a lot of work because it's worth it. Like for real. Because
yep.
we taking our time to kind of show you the trends changing.
Steve Young. He goes from Tampa Bay, he's the worst rated quarterback in the league. He goes to San Francisco, becomes a Hall of Famer. So much of it has to do with getting things tight around the quarterback. And when that happens, then, he can realize his full potential. I'm a big Dak fan, so you're probably asking the wrong guy.
Coach, I want to ask you about a common criticism of Kellen Moore. And as an offensive guru, explain what this phrase means. Calling plays versus managing the game as the OC or play caller. What does that mean?
Well, they should be the same. Should be the same thing. You have to get a feel for the game and call plays accordingly. You can't just go in and just call plays. I mean, I never did that. You just got to get a feel. As you're watching the defense and knowing the situation. If your defense is struggling a little bit, then conversely, you're going to have to be careful that you're not just turning that ball back over to them. All those good things. You have to know as much about your defensive game plan as, what you're going to do on offense. And then when you get into the game, the flow of it, if they're hitting some balls and, you're going to have to kind of change what you do as well. So I just think that the guys that adjust.
This is my favorite part, bro. This is making me think about Shotty, what he getting ready to say.
The best as play callers during the game that can change gears. Those are the really great ones.
That's Shotty, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And on the opposite end, the ones who don't, who's so
Change
stuck in them
gears.
ways,
Right.
that's speaking to eat. And we don't say his name. We don't say his name no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, let's talk about Mike Marks, because he gonna start talking about the trend of these little linebackers.
Yes.
And see, that's what we trying to get everybody to understand is why is it going back to the running game so heavy? And this is why that's why I had him looking like a prophet, because he was talking about this. You know what I'm saying? You see, I said better play callers change gears. You know what I mean? Mike Marks was on it, bro. He's the offensive coordinator for the most offensive firepower ever. You know what I'm saying? With the show on turf, it's him. And he was saying the best ones change gears. Because most people think, oh, he's a high octane coach. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah. The best ones know how to slow that game down.
Yes. Yeah. You're basically, man, what that means is like, because Bill Belichick always talked about making a team play left-handed.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
So he's basically saying you can, as a coordinator, can you be ambidextrous? Can
yes.
does the game, do you need to be a front running team? Does it need to be a high tempo team? Can you call a game and still be comfortable when it gets ugly and muddy and they slow a game, play field position, it's a long drawn out game? Because those are the ones, honestly, who go further. Those are the championship caliber coaches. Because in the midst of a season, you're going to face every type of game.
Right. Let me go back to Mike.
Coach, how would you approach the running game in today's NFL?
That's the question. Boy, it's so worth it to listen to this. Because, remember he said this about 3 years ago in the midst of, this is why I called him a prophet. Because he said this when it was a hellified passing league. You remember this, Lou?
Yeah.
Now, watch what he said. And see, this is also, shout out to Sean and RJ on this, man. They asked good ass questions.
It's a good question right here, Sean.
Fucking great question, bro.
I just think that
Hold on.
the guys that adjust the best as play callers during the game can change gears. Those are the really great ones.
Coach, how would you approach the running game in today's NFL?
Let me turn off the music. We got to focus because this is going to get us back on running back.
Well, I think they've done a really good job of spreading things out. The one thing that I do know is I watch the draft and everything over the last 10 years. Those linebackers have gotten smaller, looking at more athletic guys.
That motherfucker cold, bro.
We used to put a big 280, 290-pound tight end back there at fullback and do some lead stuff, and I promise you I would do that. Just go and splatter those guys. And
just line it up, just, lead, just, old-fashioned, like, power. That's what he's saying.
Old-fashioned power. See, now, but he's attacking the trend of the passing league. See, the passing league created smaller linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller linebackers are bringing back the running game as well as edges. So elite edges and smaller linebackers have brought back full circle the running game.
I'm glad you said that part, that elite edges part, because that's from Connor Raleigh. Because he's saying the edge play in general, like overall, like not just the elite ones, there's so many, dangerous ones. That's what they're basically saying.
Yes.
That's affecting the game.
Yeah. So we actually have a chance if we go ahead and accept the power back shoddy Marty Ball with the offensive line. With the offensive line I'll pause right there for dramatic effect. With the offensive line that we have mixed with power backs, that's the unique thing that the Dallas Cowboys have that can't just be duplicated in a year.
Right. And he's speaking from experience. You know why he's saying it, right? Because during his era, it was the big burly linebacker era. And he had a high power offense, right?
Right.
Crazy.
Boy, give that ball loose.
So he was able to attack matchups because you got bigger, you know what I'm saying? He was ahead of his time.
Yes. So when everybody was yinging, he yangs. And when people yang, he yings.
Like in the NBA, when it was a big barrage of 3-pointers, it was that one team who came in, who yang, which is attacking the hoop. Yep. You know why? Everybody they got smaller. Everybody trying to guard in space now. Ain't no centers no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a non-big league. So you're going to have a lot of success right there.
Right. And see, let me show how right Mike Marks was. This is what Shoddy said. Check this out. Hope this is the right clip. I think that's it.
I like big backs. I really do. I think it's that type of league right now with.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Mike Marks was talking about this 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years ago. So
really do. I think it's that type of league right now with how everything is, played and physical and
see, and we finna get back to us because this has to do with us. This is why Lou and I are stopping and really explaining how we're really built to dominate, dog. Man, if we can get behind this, Lou, we are built to dominate.
I think
downhill as much as you can.
Hold on, go ahead.
Oh, you letting them finish?
Hell yeah.
Let them finish. Let them cook.
Smaller, looking at more athletic guys. We used to put a big 280, 290-pound tight end back there at fullback and do some lead stuff, and I promise you I would do that. Just go and splatter those guys and come downhill as much as you can with it because they're just not prepared for it. Guys, the defenses, there's too many system type things and not enough details. I would really play smash mouth downhill with big guys and make them play it.
Ooh.
And you know why he's saying that? You know what he mean by system? It's like a lot of people are putting a lot of people's base is that nickel. It's that in between.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you do something like that, okay, they gotta yang with you, but they ain't yanging with their best guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The best guy would still be a Fred Warner. So if they put that yang out there, guess what? You can still yang.
Yeah.
Us. You know what I'm saying? If they put the wrong linebacker out there, man, let's get him matched up. Let's get him, with somebody else. Like if he can't really move, now you were forcing your opponent to play on your terms. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the chess game. It's a dog and cat chess game.
Yeah. And see, a lot of people more excited about the perimeter. Yeah. They more excited about CeeDee Lamb and Pickens when we really should be excited about the interior. We should be excited about an offensive line mixed with the opportunity, you know, with a good backfield, you know. That's why what we're talking about now is so important, you know. That's why I wasn't talking about bringing this up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to show how the trend has shifted. You know what I'm saying? And what a lot of people, and I want to obviously talk to you about this, is people, and we taking our time tonight, bro. We're not rushing nothing. I think a lot of people are missing the fact that Shotty did say the trend is power.
Like big backs, you know, I really do. I think it's that type of league right now with how everything is, you know, played and physical. And
see, what I want us to do is get just as excited about power like we want to see motions.
Yeah. That boy paused. Exactly, man.
You see what I'm saying?
We was excited, yeah. Like
I would love for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But we was excited to see like, our motion rate was down and everything like that, and people was pulling all them stats out. But like, there's a trend around the league where you're right. Like, there's a lot of guys, you know, stacking up on bigger backs, not necessarily just pure power backs. It's just bigger back or versatile backs, like guys who have way more than one skill. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the very important part right there. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so we go get into what Shotty is saying. We go show how everybody's winning, but we also showing and taking our time to show we are set up to dominate. We're in a very unique situation. You know, we're in a very unique situation. Very unique situation, bro. No lie. Let's talk. Since you talked about the power backs, it's the perfect time to bring up your slide. Which one? The league trend. Yeah, we can start with whichever one of them, man. Yeah. So like, I was mainly like showing like, and basically like trying to compliment of what he was saying about that trend. I don't want to say that the Thunder Lightning is dead. I would say it's pretty much evolved, and it's not as black and white as it was. You know what I'm saying? Like you having a powerful guy and you having a pure fast guy. Now, and I'm mainly talking about the scat back. I think the pure scat back is pretty much dead in the NFL. Scat back meaning like situational, coming in on third down. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that. I think everybody who's a scat back right now has another skill that makes them dangerous. So you might think them like, you know them as like speed being one of their key, you know, overarching like skills, but they really are more complete than you think. Like when people say like a Jahmyr Gibbs, there's a clear difference, not just like ability in terms of like amount, a clear difference between a Jahmyr Gibbs and a Jaydon Blue.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jaydon Blue, I think he's a more situational type of back than a Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is proved to be more, what's the term he was using? Bell cow.
Yes.
Somebody who, you know what I'm saying? Somebody you put out there, you know, it's a threat of him catching out the backfield, but he can also take it inside. You know what I'm saying? He can also, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crashing.
Go ahead. You don't let it distract.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Hey man, I ain't never seen you freeze like that, bro. I ain't never seen you freeze like that, bro. You ain't supposed to freeze.
I was like, no, what's happening? I was hoping we ain't on.
Hold on. That boy Lou said,
what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I ain't never seen you just go quiet like that, but you supposed to just keep talking like shit ain't happened, bro.
But go back to that slide, because what I'm trying to say is like everybody in a league. You look at these lists, man. Like, I just want y'all to tell me, like, and I'm just talking about the main stable, because that's who's spilling the RB2, who's getting the carries behind it. I don't see any like pure, you know what I'm saying, scat backs anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys are way more complete, or closer to being like a slasher, which means they got speed, but they can go inside. They can break a little tackles. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The closest thing is probably Chase Brown with the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? But like he's a lot more dangerous. I would say, in my opinion. But you are seeing more. You see a lot of that red, right? You see a lot of that. That power type, that power archetype. That's. So Shotty is not lying when he's saying that, like, the power side of things, the bigger backs type of things. Everyone is pretty much loaded up on that for a reason, and I think it's because everyone is having a CEO mindset. Because this type of football is delayed gratification.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, you be talking so fast, bro.
I know.
Hold on, that boy be talking so fast, man. Y'all better clap it up for that boy, Luke. That boy say delayed, boy. And see, I know what you mean. Hey, my brother say, I wish I could show this coming, bro. It's glitching. I could only read you the chat. It's glitching.
Yeah.
Hold on. Y'all give me a chance to fix this. Me and Luke camping out, bro. We ain't in no hurry today. My brother, I want to show this coming, though. He said, your content is growing on me. Yeah, I mean, it's, me and Lou excited about the running back room because it truly is built to dominate. Like, it is. Like, it's something everybody should be excited about. We also gonna have to watch for some things, just to be all the way honest. Like, for instance, and I'm gonna talk about this right now. We have to be very. Rebel said, "Boss, rebuke it, and it shall work." I can't stand.
He said, "Rebuke it." She said, "Rebuke it,
and it shall work."
Man, she hilarious, man.
I fuck it. She crazy, bro. But so, and I appreciate the super chat, man. You got entered into the next raffle. I appreciate it. You got 2 raffle entries, brother. But going back to what we were saying, bro, let's talk about like
the trend.
Yeah, and I want to talk about Blue. Okay,
yeah.
From this standpoint, I want to talk about Blue because I do understand the demand. I get it. So I was saying this on my last show that I did, that a lot of people that want Thunder and Lightning want it rightfully so. It makes sense. The last thing that you saw that was dope was Pollard and Zeke, right? So why would see? And I understand why people like, I want Blue. We got the Thunder. Just give me some Lightning. I got some Thunder. Just give me some Lightning. But it's like we gotta pause and say, wait. Listen to Shotty. He telling the truth. The trend has switched, and it's actually better built for Dallas right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even better, we're still going to use Blue.
Yes, he still has a very important role.
Right.
And my question to Cowboy Nation, what is it that you like about Pollard that has got you rooting for Blue, that he can be like Pollard? What is that skill?
Good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I think it's a speed. I think it's explosiveness.
That's what it is.
I think people want that. But my thing is, when we say big back, we are not talking about big and slow.
No.
I'm not talking about that.
Nope.
Because your big back can be fast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like your big back can have explosion.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if we gonna speed that bad, I don't want to sacrifice it for break tackle ability, slashing. Because that's the one thing, my opinion, that Pollard can do that I haven't really seen from Blue. Can he slash? Like basically get through the hole and not fall through an arm tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple, or take a beating on a season. We know Pollard. He's definitely a yang. Like he's definitely somebody you got to pair with. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Blue, but Blue seems more situational than Pollard. Y'all got me right on that chat.
He right. He is very situational, and we go get into that.
Yeah.
But what I love is the fact that, because what we doing is we combing the whole running back. We looking at the whole opportunity, and we looking at it from. And Jessica Wright, she say fast is what we need, and that's the best thing. We're gonna use it.
I think that's what everybody want, and I'm with you on that.
We're gonna use it.
Yeah.
He has to be mature though, and I'm glad. So I did a show about this. You know what I'm saying? That, which, let me be honest, some people should also get off our back, Lou, because they was treating us like we was hating on them, bro.
Take it easy on my back.
Like, it was some people like me, y'all need to be positive. They're like, bro, we never. How was we being negative when we said what he said? Didn't he just say on here that he needed to grow up, bro? Like, so when we was saying that, people was slapping us. It's like, bro, when y'all gonna learn that we really love this team, bro? And sometimes we say and we take stances that other people not willing to take. That's all it is. We love the team just like y'all love the team. Can y'all get off our back a little bit, like for real? Like for real. You know what I'm saying?
When we call people out, we just want the best version of them as fast as we possibly can. Like,
that's it.
I don't
take it easy on my back.
I know you got development, but I don't need development right now. I want to win.
I want to win. I ain't got time to wait, bro.
I ain't got time for character. I want to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm gonna say it on the first day, but before and not wait till after the season.
Yeah.
Like, until the chickens come to roost. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to catch them before they roost.
Yep. And so let's keep digging through these opportunities, bro. Because, I'm finna switch the vibe too. This the vibe I want right here, man. See, the more we talking about this built to dominate, bro, you know what I'm saying? It get me excited, bro. Cause see, I have a feeling this running back shit finna be stupid in a good way.
Hey, turn down your headphones, cause I think I'm hearing the echo.
My headphones?
From me. Let me see if it's me. Let me see if it's my headphone.
It ain't no echo, bro. It's you.
Am I better?
You
I can see the echo.
You never had a problem.
If y'all ain't hear the echo, I'm gonna deal with it. That's all.
Yeah, you got to deal with it. It's you, bro. They ain't hearing it, bro. I promise you, it's you.
Yeah, I'm ghetto.
Y'all let me know if my boy ghetto headphones is it ghetto headphones or are y'all hearing the echo? Because I don't hear no echo. And my girl Jessica say all for one and one for all. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this running back stuff it'll be dope. All right, let's keep going, bro. We got some good stuff to talk about.
And so I think that's where you're going to have to play a second and third running back throughout the course of the season. So it's
see. So what we not gonna do this time, Lou? We not gonna make it a either or. You feel me? We not doing that. This is not an either or. It's all. Can we say that?
Yes, we need them all.
Yep. It's not an either or, bro. He just told you we will have to play a second and third running back. So we not gonna do this like saying that we want to see more Mafah don't mean we don't want to see no Blue. Can we say that?
Yeah.
My boy say it's loud. My bad, bro. We got this thing pumping, bro. We got my bad coming. Says turn your stuff down because we. Yeah, man. Pump that thing. You hear me, man? Cause see, we talking about dominating in the backfield, bro. Listen, bro. When me and Lou coming together on some great news, you better celebrate.
Sure. Yeah.
Boy, when me and Lou coming together, bro, and we over here like, hey, bro, listen.
You can't filter this out. You can't filter out this content.
Nah, you can. This is good shit. All right, so he just told everybody, bro, we gotta play 2 and 3. Yeah. We got to. So we not gonna make it this year no either or. We gonna be real, but we ain't gonna make this an either or.
Nice depth, and that's what we're trying to develop with Jaydon and Phil and Malik Davis and guys like that.
There it is.
Real quick, just since
there it is. So,
and why? Why are we doing it? Why is that important? What's the problem?
Hold on, real quick. Now, my boy Paul said.
Wait, hold on. What he said?
My boy say, I'm glad you said that, boss, because I was thinking you didn't like Blue.
Take it easy on my back.
Nah, bro, I ain't got no problem with Blue, bro.
Shout out to Dad Yoda for the $10, man. He said, keep up the good work, young man. Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, y'all. He gave $10 over here too. Now let me see. Listen, man. See, me and Lou had a talk today. I'm gonna tell you what happens. And me and Lou was honest with each other. what happened is, being football people,
It's the coach's spirit.
yeah, it's the coach's spirit. Like, we so used to being direct because that's how the game is. Coaches talk to you direct. They tell you playing like ass, you playing like shit. That's everyday talk. But then we bring that same type of passion into the content space, and sometimes you talking to people like that ain't never played, and we be over here and be like, I was like, it's us, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Like when I was in high school, I think junior year, I was trying to switch up my swag. I was trying to stand out.
Yeah,
which is rule number one you shouldn't do as offensive lineman because we supposed to all look the same.
I know.
I put on some red sleeves or some sleeves my brother got.
Oh Jesus!
And I messed up on a play. I think I gave up a sack, something like that.
Oh, with some red sleeves.
There's some red. I'm telling, and I had it was a forearm sleeve. The coach was like, "You got on them damn red sleeves on out there, but y'all can't block a damn thing." I'm like, Coach ain't red, it's teal and orange. Fucking teal and orange and shit like that. Take them damn sleeves off and get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I dealt for that.
Yeah.
For like 10 years of my football life, and it only got worse in college.
It's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is your job, and if you mess up too many times, they take your scholarship.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so I think we was giving y'all that experience through a water hose. So when I see Blue wearing the Louis V cleats, and you not suiting up,
right?
I didn't know what that meant. You drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah.
You think you above the program.
Yeah.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
And I think I was right on that sentiment because like you technically was not for the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when Malik Davis, it's a competition between me and you. But at the end of the day, we got to root for each other on because we on the same side. You said LOL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or at the end of the season, when Shotty came to your city and he wanted to talk to you for you to get better, and you technically like he was hinting at you denied it, like stuff like that irks me because like, bro, this is my team, bro. Like stuff like this, dog, it's just holding back. This is an important position, so it comes off as hate, but it's just really like that coach's emotion that we got all them years, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. Is we was bringing too much player coach emotion to podcasting. That's what it was, So now, kind of people seeing the spirit. Our real spirit about this is not as bad. And then, because people you hear me talk about Blue, I was on his ass, but I was on his ass only because I was seeing the immaturity and I was just blunt and direct. And so it could come across when you blunt and direct like I don't like somebody. That's why I started laughing at what Paul said. No. As long as Blue turned the corner and matured, bro, that's a brother, that's a little bro, you know what I'm saying? That's a dude that I pray is amazing, that goes crazy. I hope he just tears the league apart. But I'm also gonna speak honest. That's what people should want from us. And Lou and I go take stances. That's what we do. We take a stance, and people sometimes not used to that. I wanted to talk about something that can lead us in a direction before we go back to Blue, because we go talk about all of this. We go get into this in a lot of detail. Because there's a lot of great things that's going on, but this next subject that I'm going to kind of pull up is going to highlight kind of the background of what we think Shotty is getting ready to do. And I want to kind of talk to my brother Lou about this. So I did a show this morning. People said they loved this video. It's doing pretty good numbers right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt great about this, bro. And then you go hear Patrick actually talk about this, bro. and I said this morning. Everybody that kind of knows my channel knows that I got a saying that I don't drink Kool-Aid unless it's measured. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. So everybody know that's my saying. That's been my saying. I don't drink Kool-Aid unless it's measured. But Patrick knows C is like that, I would say times 10. You know what I mean? Where he's not going to take a stance on something unless he kind of feels strong about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he asked Brian, and I'm going to play the clip about the cop back, which is like the lightning back, versus the bruiser back. And he talked about physical redundancy, right? which is going to what we gonna talk about with Shotty Ball. That's why I'm leading up to this.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the best part, Lou, and I'm gonna hand it to you and let you run it on home. He said, "I'm not surprised to see Mafah being tested at RB1 on a Williams-less day." Go ahead, take it.
Yeah. Where do you want to go with it? Like, because
That's
like
the power back, because that's clearly when he talking about the redundancy, right? And not being surprised about Mafah, because he's talking about a type. So he talking about a big back, basically.
yes,
Like,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? And see, that's why I got at the top of that tweet, a hammer? And I said, better listen up. Shot it like big backs. Those who pay attention already know. And then he quote tweeted me and he said, he literally said he likes big backs and he cannot lie. You know, we going back and forth having fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's also speaking on that like, yeah, bro, that's why I said I wasn't surprised to see Mafah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically getting into Shotty Ball, which, you know, me and you been doing a lot of content on this. Like, you've done a massive amount of work. And then I did a show on this, and I talked about the massive clue that he talked about 2 press conferences ago. And that's why I got Mafah and Williams on this picture, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's a physical type. All right, take it.
Yeah, so this is 40 years of history.
Yeah.
And it's no longer coincidence.
No.
It's a science.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a method behind this.
Right.
Shotty is directly like his father.
Yep.
And I understand, you know, when we say the big back, it's mainly the physical attributes. Like we said, 5'10", 5'11", 6'1", you know, preferably 210, you know, and above. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
215, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys who have a little bit of girth to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this is spanning back. But the reason why, like, I know, like, when you hear redundancy, like, why we got to have 2 of these backs? Well, in order to understand these guys, you got to understand the why behind their scheme.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, whenever you get to know somebody's scheme, it's more than just the X's and O's. You got to understand what they're trying to do.
Right.
And that's why I said with this is delayed gratification.
Yes.
What they're trying to build.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Their offense is not something that's going to be. I don't want to say it's not going to be pretty, because I think it's pretty. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But it's I would say it's championship type of football. That's what I mean by the delayed gratification.
Yeah.
If you go back to like one of them graphics, the whole point, first of all, it's a proven method. Let's start there, because I was researching, and somebody as young as me, I did not realize how successful Marty Schottenheimer was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably one of the most successful head coaches that never actually got to win a Super Bowl.
Right.
His system was proven, and it was proven with less talented, you know what I'm saying, talent at the quarterback position. That's how you know it's proven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes all the way back from, you know, and his guys that he had under him, like, Marty had very talented backfields,
yes.
running backs and fullbacks. I'm talking about, like, all pros, multiple Pro Bowlers, and most of all, like, you know, Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? It spans, like, you know, guys like Marcus Allen is on here, not necessarily with him, but like fullbacks like Lorenzo Neal, who's one of the great fullbacks, who was blocking for LaDainian Tomlinson. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're talking about in this span day. Like, there's a why behind what they're trying to do. Like, these are some great names of, you know, what they're trying to do. You feel me? So why does this matter? Why is it important to give Shotty his vision? I don't want to go too far, but I think
he gone. He gonna come back. But that boy looked like he was finna cook too. He said, "Why do we need to give Shotty his vision?" I'm gonna go ahead and answer that question. I don't know what he was getting ready to say, but we need to give Shotty his vision because, the thing is, it goes back to what Lou was saying. You got to know the why. To my opinion, the why behind these type of running backs is because you want to basically wear down a defense. You want to punish a defense. You want to grind on a defense. That's the massive reason why to prefer these type of backs. It's not saying there's anything wrong at all with blues and scat backs. They dope too. At the same time, when my coach is pushing and has an offensive line, and Lugo come back in a second, an offensive line that's built to be like this. That's also why the Booker pick was so important. And that's another reason why me and Lou was heavy on Booker, because we was actually heavy on the vision of Shotty. Hold on real quick. We got us a super chat from Rebel. I swear I love Rebel, bro. Rebel. Let me check on Lou real quick. She said with a super chat, Boss and Lou, I appreciate the positivity, but I don't give a damn about them speaking about Blue maturing until I see it on the field. I'm not endorsing. I'm Ray Charles. And you not alone. See, hold on real quick. See, Rebel, you not alone. Ooh, I want to play this, but I don't want to play this without Lou. Ooh. Let me call Lou, because I'm finna play something that's going to go perfectly with what you said. Hold on real quick. I got you, Rebel. You know we got you. And you ain't lying, too. I do need to see that shit, too. Shit, I ain't, we ain't anointing no Blue. Yeah, I got to see it. Yeah, give me a second. Ooh, I forgot I gotta play some golf in the morning. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing some golf. Let me call Lou, see what's going on. I'm gonna see if I have to take the whole show over. I might have to. See what's going on. That boy might have had a outage. Hold on real quick. Y'all be patient, man, and we just chilling. We all just chilling. But I'm excited for what's finna happen in this running back room, though. I am. I ain't even lying to you. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me call the home.
I'm back. Jesus Christ.
What happened, bro?
Bro, internet just went out randomly, dog. Like, bro, I paid the bill. Jesus. That shit be pissing me off, dog. I spend too much money a month, bro. I want my money, like, dog. You know what I'm saying? Where were we left off, bro? Shit. We're on the freaking presentation. Go ahead.
Nah, bro, I'm right here with you, bro. We was talking about this backfield, and you was starting to get into why.
Oh yes, the delayed gratification.
Y'all see how I be paying attention, boy? I be paying attention, boy. My boy came back and boom, let's get back on it, Lou. Let's go, man. Finish, bro. Let's go.
Yeah. So like the whole point of Marty's and Shotty's game is they trying to wear you out.
Yeah.
Like wear you out for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So like them 4-yard games, by the time it's the fourth quarter, them 4-yard games that they was getting pop, turning to 8-yard games was pop. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it gets even more dangerous later in the season as the elements come with it, because that's a lot of power to constantly be dealing with. You know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis. And that's why it's important to not have just one, but have a stable, have a hammer. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think a lot of people, what they want with the Thunder Lightning, they want the speed or the pure scat back to be a jab. But the Schottenheimers, they want their jab to be power. You know what I'm saying? And they want their uppercut to be the speed. You know what I'm saying? That's all they know, because they want it more rare. And then I think you was talking about, if you go back to the offensive line of Marty, that's why like him picking Booker, it went out in the ordinary too.
Listen, you wasn't even here, bro. You was gone. True or false?
Yes.
He was gone, and I said that as you was gone.
And we didn't notice when we was pushing for Booker. We was just hearing his words.
We was hearing him say what he wanted.
If I would have saw this before the draft, I would have been y'all in the draft, bro.
Like, for real. Hold on. Hey, I got something to go with what you said too. I'm gonna need you to stall for me while I pull it up. just as talking about the offensive line, shoddy, physicality.
Yeah, but
I got something that perfectly goes with what you was talking about. Keep going.
Because the reason why I made these graphics and I did a whole show on it, like he talked about looking at his dad's old playbook. I think he had an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? Last season, like, dog, we got like one of these gangster middles that his dad had. You know what I'm saying? We got a backfield that could be potentially like his dad had. You know, so like him looking through the playbook, I'm circling 3 positions. I'm circling your 3 interior.
Yep.
Because Marty coached one of the best guards of all time in Will Shields for the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, they got film of him flattening and pancaking Ray Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'm circling the fullback position for the Dallas Cowboys and Hunter Luepke. You know what I'm saying? Because and Shotty did mention this at the early parts of the offseason about the evolution, about doing more split back. Because like I think this is the last chance we're gonna have. We keep saying, oh, they're gonna use Hunter Luepke. Like Hunter Luepke and what Marty did with them fullbacks, man. Like you said it. His superpower is that lead blocking ability. Like
yes.
And we ain't saying like use him every down. I'm just saying you need to use him. And I think one of Marty's best offensive lines ever was that San Diego offensive line. They damn near had the whole team went Pro Bowls. You know what I'm saying? They was just dogs. They went number 1 in the entire league, 14-2. Had a number 1 offense. Man, they got paid that LT year, and they had just a Hall of Fame running back like that. So like I'm circling the 3 interior, fullback, and running back 2, because or just running back stablers in general. Having that. This is all about getting and the DNA that we're built like. We have done too many things that actually check off the boxes of what Marty did in his heyday. Like Marty was running the AFC, y'all. I hope y'all understand it. Like y'all older than me. Y'all should know he never won nothing, but Marty was over there. His system was effective. So he wants that double hammer mentality that he had like his dad. And honestly, and I said, I think we built to actually make Marty Schottenheimer's system work, like actually win a Super Bowl. Because we have the 2 things, not one thing. We have the two things that Marty Schottenheimer never had, and that was some gangsta ass receivers on the outside.
Slow down,
because this power mentality football, boy. With a CeeDee Lamb and a George Pickens to be a counter, that's how you get the Eagles beating the crap out of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl with a Mahomes on the other side. Like, you know, a lot of people don't give them credit, but we know what carried the Eagles team to the Super Bowl. It was that similar, something similar to this system right here.
See, I had to turn off that music because you said something that's so underrated, bruh. See, we not BSing when we say we truly built to dominate, bro.
Yes.
See, because when you got the offensive line with the shoddy backs, still you're going to use Blue. We go show that even more. But you have the magnets of 2 number 1s that's going to draw light boxes.
Too high, like automatically. I don't think y'all understand.
Yeah, bro. Now, I got some clips. I pulled some clips as you was talking because these clips go with what you was saying. I just want to, first of all, y'all need to clap it up for the homie Lou because he cooking his ass off right now. I need to hit a few buttons for the homie.
Perfect.
All right, here we go.
We're going to go based on how our offensive line goes.
Huh?
Oh, I put that in my video too.
Well, bro, I told you I got you, bro.
Oh, that's the clip right there.
Everybody need a good wing, man, bro. I got you. So, just as he was talking, I'm just showing y'all how on it this dude was just.
We're going to go based on how our offensive line goes. And they're going to play really, really physical. They're going to be tone setters, if you will, and that's very exciting.
They know that we're going to have a very clear and communicated standard for what we expect from them. For me, that's going to start in the offensive line room, and I'm very excited about developing a relationship with those guys. But also, like I said, I need to have that same relationship with Dak. I need to have that same relationship with CD. So my time's going to be spread a little bit more in that way. But it's going to start in the offensive line.
Everyone couldn't resist. He said, and you know what? Let's break it down why he mean that, because I think a lot of people. I'm gonna keep pointing back to that Super Bowl. I think a lot of people, when they look at that 2024 Super Bowl with the Eagles and how they dominated, they talk about how AJ and Devontae dominating the Super Bowl. But when I talk about impact and what they're trying to do, the amount of fear, the fear of God that Eagles offensive line and their run game put into the entire NFL that year made A.J. Brown and a Devontae Smith more dangerous than they could ever be.
Facts.
Because you guarantee they was getting, I like to call practice coverages, 1-on-1, one high. When are you ever, when you can play, when you don't have the personnel, are you just leaving A.J. Brown, who's a deep threat, with no help safety over the top?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to do that because of how you gotta make AJ and Hurts beat you with the arm, because if you let them up front plus the 2,000 rusher beat you, they're gonna be beating your ass, and it's gonna be a delay. That's gonna be a delayed effect. It's gonna be a cascading avalanche. You know what I'm saying? If we allowing 3 to 4 yard runs in first quarter, in the Super Bowl, in the fourth quarter, it's gonna be 6 to 8, and they're gonna be gashes.
Yep.
And they gonna hurt, and you ain't gonna better stop nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. My boy Darren Davis say, please sign Zamir White now. 1,000% agree.
Get everything you need in here so we can see, so the best men can win.
That's it.
Yep.
Because we just want some heavy competition in that running back room.
Yeah. We just need to go in there. Get everybody in there, break the pool stick, close the door, whoever come out, let's roll.
That's it.
Let's roll. Let's
roll. To go.
And let's roll. And it's not even that. Let's roll with a guy that Shotty is confident in.
Yep.
Because I think that was the main problem with the run game last year. And they talked about it in these previous interviews that they admit they didn't run the ball to their fullest capability. You know what I'm saying? And I kept pointing at, that's why we kept saying it's a red flag. When you look at the RB2 and the carries, we'll have 30 carries in the game. Javonte will have 27 of them.
Yeah.
Every game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these two guys, like a Blue, Malik Davis, or Miles, they wouldn't have over 6 unless we winning.
Yeah. Let me keep playing this clip. I'm gonna play 2 more clips.
What's on the tape? Are they doing it right? Are they playing violent? Are they finishing? Those are the things that you look for.
What do you want your offensive identity to be?
Physical. Again,
it's a deal where we're preaching speed, violence, and finish.
I talked a little bit in the opening press conference about, the marriage between the run game and the action passes. But, as a football team, as an offense, we want to be physical. My MO has always been to run the football. I really believe that the game, like I said, is up front. Led the league twice, the coordinator, proud of that. I think getting a guy like Clayton Adams really helps us as the coordinator.
Yeah, I think when you looked at it, we were, number one, thrilled about the young man, the power.
Now listen. Now these are the clips I pulled, because remember Lou said we trying to build, you really want to have a dope middle 3, okay? Remember, he was talking about that from his offensive line, right? He was talking about, so I'm showing y'all, this is why we breaking this down, how we really are building to dominate, bro. Like, this is no bullshit. Look.
What do you want your offensive identity to be?
Hold on.
The strength. When you sit down and you visit with this guy, he's an alpha. He knows what he wants. He knows how good he is. He knows how talented he is. And I think you look at what you got with Tyler Smith at left guard, Cooper Beebe, and now you add this guy.
Oof.
Woo! Man, I got you, Lou. All you had to do was preach. I got you, bro.
Man, they don't understand,
bro. No, see, I knew that was gonna get you excited, bro, because I just let you talk. That's all that you do. I just let you talk. I say, just let him preach. Just let him get the sermon out. I'm gonna show that he's speaking
hallelujah.
The gospel.
He keep going, hallelujah.
That boy preaching, bro. I just let him preach because he start. When I heard you start showing this graphic and you start talking about the middle three, I said he probably don't even know about that clip. You feel me? That clip say man, y'all better. This is why I said clap it up for Lou, bro. I got some. But let me turn off the music. Look. I gotta hit some buttons from my brother.
That's the perfect one. That Rick Ross. That's when we talking about the middle. Yeah, that's what we gotta do every time. Yeah, that Rick.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. That is the one. See, and so what we really trying to do is we trying to really dissect for the people that follow our channels.
Man,
we're dissecting the Marty Ball. That's what we're doing. And see, Lou took it a step further. I ain't gonna take credit for his work. He did the work of also looking at the offensive line. See, but Lou, a fool,
someone just told me, I'm like, bro, we doing this.
Did the spirit?
I was like, I was like, he just like big bags. Like, I don't know what Marty had off his line, but I looked it up. I'm like, dog, like John Alt. Y'all know who John Alt is? That's Joe Alt's father, y'all.
Joe Alt's father, Darth Vader.
Boy, I swear I ain't never seen
that's Alt's daddy. Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And Will Shields is Ray Lewis, and every linebacker from that area is daddy as well, boy. I ain't never seen every story I've heard of Ray Lewis is a boogeyman story. I ain't never seen a boogeyman on his back, boy.
Ooh,
until I saw 68.
Wait, did you say take it easy on the back?
Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on Ray Lewis' back, man. I'm telling you that right now, boy. He was flattening them, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think the epiphany that Shotty had, and if his dad was really talking to him, it's like, bruh, when you go in that 1 yard line, listen to me, Shotty. Sometimes you just gotta call it, point to the A gap, let them MFers know we finna go there, and let Will Shields know. Point at Ray Lewis, we running at your goof ass. We gonna flatten your shit. It's nothing you can't do about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it's just I think you know what our offense is missing? Attitude.
Ooh,
we missing attitude.
Ooh,
we get to a 1 yard line and we get a little gimpy. We excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We get a little finesse. The good old day when we had Tyron, Zach, and Travis, boy, we was like, man, we going right at your little goof ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna run your shit over with Zeke. I'm letting you know right now. The play is power right. You're not going to stop us. We're going to get 3 yards. Perfect. You can take your all 11 guys for the A gap. I promise you we'll still get there. We'll still get there. Perfect. And that's what good football is. Sometimes you gotta do the simple things right, and just let your talent shine. But honestly, I think Shotty is this is the setup. That's why he wants the physicality. That's why because he wants the setup, the jab to be deadly. So the hook, the hook and Pickens, the hook and CeeDee Lamb can be unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what people need to understand, like why this is so important. The jab needs to be deadly. The setup. That's all we're trying to do. It's the setup. We're trying to set them up. Everybody know what's our superpower. We got gangster weapons. Yeah, we know that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out too high. You want to come out too high? Okay, Booker, BB, and T. Smith. I don't care if you got Dexter Lawrence. I don't care if we got Q now. I don't care if you got Chris Jones. We gonna run through the MFs. You better have 2 Fred Warners. I'm not afraid. We're going to run through you. And if we can get Tyler Guyton, because we still got a gangster in the run game in Terrence Steele. Y'all ain't gonna lie to me on that. If we can get Tyler Guyton going, if we can get 5 gangsters, 5 nasty MFers in the middle, bro, from when we go too high and they want to go in them 5 or 6 man box and we punishing your ass, who can stop us? You know who can stop us? It's us, because we got the button. We got the finger pressing the button, and we ain't pressing that motherfucker enough. That's how we ain't doing.
Man, you killing it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, man, I tell y'all better clap it up for the homie, dog. That boy is losing his mind over here, bro. Y'all clap it up for the homie, bro. I told you we got our feet kicked up. We just gonna talk about this, bro. We got our feet kicked up today.
Down and you visit with this guy. He's an alpha. He knows what he wants. He knows how good he is. He knows how talented he is. And I think you look at what you got with Tyler Smith at left guard, Cooper Beebe, and now you add this guy. The interior of your pocket, the core of your run game, all that stuff inside.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
That's heaven speaking, bro. That's heaven. You don't hear that? The book that where you said book of BB and keep going.
He said that interior, that pocket.
That's what it sounded like. You know
that
what
graphic, the daddy. The graphic, the daddy. Can I say it like that? The daddy? Is that a better way to say it? The daddy?
Papa Shotty. That's Papa Shotty, man. Papa Shotty. Boy.
We want to move people, and we want to own the line of scrimmage, and this is the guy that gives us a chance.
I'm gone. I don't want to hear no more.
Chance to do that with the pieces we have in place.
His knowledge, I've been tracking him for a couple years.
Somebody said Steven looked angry. He was! He was angry. He wanted Matthew Golden, bro. See, I love our fans, bro. I love the people in the chat. Yeah, he was mad. And see, this was the time that me and Lou was saying, fight for your pick. You remember that? Hold on. Shit, I got the intro, bro. I'm finna play the intro, bro. We taking our fucking time today, bro. Hold on real quick.
Hold on, I just looked up a stat. You want to look? I just looked up a stat.
What's that?
Hold on, let me make sure it's verified. I'm double checking.
Let me play the intro, bro, to confirm.
Hold on. In 2024, for rush yards, the Dallas Cowboys averaged 1.08 yards before contact. Last year, we averaged 2.4 yards. We averaged a whole yard more yards before contact. That's before they was touching the running back.
Wow.
That's your middle.
That's your middle. See, notice he said he looked mad, right?
I think we're actually burying the lead. Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did? You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down
This
guy.
the intro.
So I
intro.
need that question answered.
The OC.
Well, I'm gonna say, man, fight for your pick. Yeah. Me and Lou went off on this bitch, bro. For real. Me and my dog Lou went crazy. Yeah, shout out to the homie Lou, bro. Cause we was fighting and we was right, bro. We was trying to get Shotty his shit. You feel me? Yeah, let's go.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
Yeah. You know, he know. Cause he been watching Twitter, man.
Yeah, so hurry up. My boy Pickens. Let's go. See, I'm trying to show one of the people in the chat he owned it when he said Steven looked mad. Cause you gonna see us, we was on a mad fight, cause we knew he had to fight. Hold on, where is that? Come on, hurry up. Hey, that beat be going though.
We just gotta let the focus time, man.
I need to bring that intro back. The most of the cloud.
Did what I said, so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I say.
Let's go. All right, here we get.
Boss, show me.
I will. Hurry up. Cause you know I be ad-libbing right here. You know, on the real intro, I be talking about. Yeah, we getting ready to talk about these running backs, man. Y'all better stay buckled up. You know, this is what you're supposed to be doing right here. Here we go.
Shot it. Fight for. See, that's how to go out.
Yeah.
Don't go out. Just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight for. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical.
Fight for it. Hell yeah. And so when you saw Stephen Jones mad, that's because he had to fight for it. And we knew it. Me and Lou was on the draft fight. What with Lou? Lou, was we fighting the what? Hold on, let me play that part again. That got me crunk, bro. Hold on, I like that episode. Shot it. That boy got crunk. Hold on. That boy
shot it. Fight for, see, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical. Fight for.
Hell yeah, let's go, Lou. Let's hit some buttons, bro. Hell yeah. So when you see balls out here that notice that Stephen Jones looked mad, because he was mad. He was mad, and guess who was right the whole time? Shotty.
This guy, he's an alpha. He knows what he wants. He knows how good he is. He knows how talented he is. And I think you look at what
Steve.
you got with Tyler Smith, at left guard, Cooper Beebe, and now you add this guy. The interior of your pocket, the core of your run game, all that stuff inside. We want to move people, and we're on the line of scrimmage, and this is a guy that gives us a chance to do that with the pieces we have in place.
His knowledge, I've been tracking him for a couple years now. He's an incredible mind when it comes to not just the run game, but just how to attack defenses and how to get favorable leverage and things like that.
I've been having some clips in here, though, bro.
Yeah, we got man, I forgot the coaching too. Yeah, man. How we got a run game guru in here and people don't want to run the ball?
Oh, bro, shit.
We ain't got him for long.
Take it easy.
That boy's gonna be somebody's head coach one day, man. And then we're gonna be like, man, we should have ran the ball. Y'all didn't want to give Shotty his vision,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
Hey, man, like
give him his vision, bro.
That boy was collecting the infinity stones, and y'all told him don't snap.
Right.
Don't snap. No, don't snap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't F up the league. We want to have fun.
So Lou, I got another clip in here, bro.
Let's go.
Now, I just pulled these clips as he was talking, bro. My boy say Steven was huffing and puffing. He was. He was tripping, bro.
Ed Werder, WFAA. You talked about creating a physical identity and your determination to emphasize running the football. But if you look at this team,
I don't need that clip. I fucked up. I don't need that clip. I got enough on the other stuff.
Because people forget the context, bro. How many guards did we sign in an off season, bro?
Oh, we was throwing bodies at it like we did.
We was throwing bodies at it, bro.
Like we doing edge right now.
You messy. You messy. But it's real. Yeah, I know. Be honest. I mean, listen. If you don't want the truth, man, you got to be open to the truth, man. Just being real with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bullshit you, bro.
It's not intentional.
No.
When the Dallas Cowboys are intentional.
Yeah.
Look at the safety room.
That's right.
Intentionality.
That's right.
Look at wide receiver. Intentionality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the Dallas Cowboys put their mind to something, what the Bible say, the cup runneth over.
That's facts. That boy didn't lie.
The cup runneth over. So it's pretty. We know when it's like, you didn't put your foot in that one right there. You didn't cook with that one.
Yeah.
Your heart went in it.
Nah. So check this, man. We got some we want to give you all the details.
Yeah.
So we go talk about Blue. We go put it all together, and then we go sum up the whole domination. Okay. And we go show how this thing should play out. Okay. But we already in a great place. Okay. So let's just we go break down a few more clips, and then we go kind of conclude. But this is a very dope time that we in, but we still got to be careful, and we go talk about that.
Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. Circling back to
now, this is when Patrick Walker talked about this. When he asked Brian about the RB2 and the redundancy. Great question by Patrick. Listen.
Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. Circling back to Jaydon for a moment, he's saying things nowadays like he's more mature. He's, quote, I'm a different person than I was this time last year. He's leaning on the vets, looking to practice and play to the standard. From a coaching standpoint, what does that do for you to see his development in such a short period of time, and what do you feel like he can be in year 2?
Well, one, I agree with what he's saying. I think he's come back with a different look on his face. I think he's practicing better. I do think that, as he continues to grow, he's got to understand and realize that until he's the bell cow, that there's going to be other roles he's going to have to fill, whether it's coming out of the backfield, catch the football, special teams.
Let that breathe a little bit.
I do need to let that breathe.
Let that breathe a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Because y'all want to know why it seemed like we were being hard on him?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to when people like talk about what you did wrong. They give examples of that really reveal the whole situation.
Right.
What he's basically saying, and the main problem he had with Blue, Blue thought he was above the program.
Right. Keep going.
I think, and that's why we kept saying. This is why, honestly, where our anger came from? Our anger came from that. Our anger came from content creators that constantly run the same play. You know what I'm saying, and doing the same type of content, but yet they filter us out. And pander to you for a check, not doing it for the best interest of the team.
Right.
Because and you can ask Boss, when I go to the Cowboy players and I see them in person, I'm gonna tell them you need to work on it because I want you to correct it because it's gonna make my Sunday experience any better.
Right.
And I feel like what we were doing last year, see, that's the type of stuff. Remember all them pictures. What pissed me off about him that we sent him to the rookie pro day. I was saying that was filling up his head. He was a celebrity last year, pretty much. He was untouchable in terms of his name.
I'm gonna turn off the music. You're cooking too good.
This is why your channel is what your voice matters. Literally, what the masses was saying got to Blue, and it propped them up to a degree.
Yep.
To say that, listen, Shotty, I'm the prize. I'm the 5th round pick. I'm the prize. They saying I'm Tony Dorsett. So treat me like Tony. Go ahead.
Pause because you cooking. We just got a super chat. I would not have stopped you if it wasn't for this, because you was going crazy again in a good way. But Rebel going crazy. I sure wish I could flash this on the screen because she killed his comment. I gotta meet Rebel, bro. I love Rebel, bro. Like,
yeah,
Rebel said,
that's crazy.
How much time was it between Blue? she from Oak Cliff, bro.
Oh boy.
You already see where she going? She said, how much time was it between Blue rejected shot of meat until he's matured speech? People don't change overnight. Ooh.
Take it easy on my back.
I'm gonna give him grace, Angie, but we ain't gonna let that. Yeah. We ain't gonna let that. Because you know what I'm saying. Because there is a chance that
he could backslide
because he want to play.
Yeah,
he want to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's okay when the bullets start flying. That's when we're gonna see your true colors. Right. When the bullets start flying,
and as they start deciding starters, first team, second team,
bullets.
Do you tweet? Do you LOL on Twitter? Do you
bullets?
Yeah. So,
more criticism coming from outside. Is there going to be another coach to speak up?
Yeah.
Or is going to be another players? Bullets.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Bullets.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bullets.
You know what I'm saying? So he's saying it now. It's easy to say it right now. It's OTAs. We in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
The sun is nice. And Dallas ain't got hot just yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your tempers ain't flying.
Yeah, it ain't.
You're not under the lights of preseason.
Mm-mm. It ain't that till the bullets start flying. So we do. Yeah. We gonna get to see it. But back to what I was saying, because I don't want to say I didn't want to be right, bro, but what he's saying right now, y'all, that was scary. This man, he basically said he thought he was above the program. Like special teams, get that away from me. Ew. Special teams, ew. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Gibbs.
I'm Gibbs. I'm blank on the name. I'm Tony Dorsett.
Yeah.
Get that away from me. And I'm just sitting here like, huh? You know what I'm saying? And then he probably saw, you know what I'm saying? Like we was in here condoning. It was like, man, Javonte Williams, like we don't know who our RB1 is, and he over here like, you know what I'm saying? And he probably was in practice like, man, they blowing him dead. He ain't getting no yardage. Javonte ain't getting no yardage because we were saying the same thing. He's like, man, we don't know what's gonna do at running back until it was time to play tackle football. Like actual, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that speaks loudly. Like what he's saying right now is basically the mentality that he had it less than 3 months ago. And he was saying.
Another thing that I like that Shotty said is until you the bell cow. I like that he said until you the bell cow because what that signals to me is that he cleaned his slate. Just like you receive the Lord Jesus Christ into your life, the doctrine then teaches that your sins are wiped. Right? And you able to be restored brand new into the faith. That's how the doctrine of Christianity works. Okay. Same thing with Blue. Is that even though you committed some sins and you had some immaturity and you was tripping. Now, nobody go come back to me and Lou and say, you know what, my bad, bro. We was kind of on y'all. You know, we was treating y'all like y'all was hating on Blue and stuff. They ain't gonna say, oh, boss and Lou, my bad. They ain't gonna show us no love for being honest and saying what Blue said. But I'm glad Shotty is the type of coach to say, I'm still gonna clean your slate. I'm still gonna treat you like you had no sin, right? And you have a chance to be my bell cow if you show me you're the bell cow. I love that about Shotty, bro, because Lou, me and you know from playing the game, there are certain coaches that once you're in their doghouse, they never let you out.
Ooh. Oh my God. Man, every level of football too.
Every level of football. Facts.
Yeah, keep it moving. But look, Angie said, we gotta read. She like, just you had to stop. Angie said another one. She said no. She said no for the $10. She said no grace from me.
Yeah.
If Pickens' character issues wasn't given grace, then Blue immature issue gets no grace. Sorry, not sorry.
I ain't mad at her. Cause see, I know where she coming from. What she's saying is I ain't trying to hear that. Show me. I'm with you. That's my name. I rock with that. I ain't got no problem with that.
It takes 500 good interactions to ruin a bad one. I mean, to make up for a bad one.
Yeah.
So get to work.
Let's keep going though, because he cooked.
But I love the idea of a change of pace back to go with Javonte, who is just an absolute pounder, bruiser.
So when Lou and I saying they are open to Blue, we not lying. He just said, which I've never heard him say, I'm open to that. I like the ideal of it. Meaning I'm not closed off to power backs. If it can be dope, I'm for it. But Blue will have to show it.
And he gonna give an example too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep going.
You know, a guy that's gonna, score 12, 13 touchdowns every year for us. But Jaydon's a huge part of what we're trying to do, and he's got to do his part, and I think he is doing his part. But that's got to continue. And this is not a knock at Jaydon, but like right now we're not playing real football.
There it is.
That. See, I'm gonna do a whole show on that. Because I gotta get y'all ready for camp. We gotta get y'all ready for camp. Ooh, when he said that, he said it a couple of times. Ooh.
We're not. Real football is when you got to pick up Demo coming off the edge in a blitz,
and he talking about Blue.
Ain't that what you said? Why we can't? Ain't that the reason why you didn't want us to wait around to evaluate these running backs in camp? Ain't that the reason why?
Go ahead and take your time. Let's turn off the music and let's talk about that. Keep going.
Ain't that the reason why you said you wanted to get as many backs in here for evaluation? Because you don't have any true evaluation
until
not many. Yeah, until the pads, not even until the pads come on.
Until they able to take him to the ground.
To the ground, yes.
Right.
Not thud.
Somebody say hit a horn. Go
Not
ahead.
thud.
Yep.
Thud when you wrap up and they blow the whistle. No. He said until it's full pads, head to toe, and we can take you down. That's when I can really see the value.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In other words, preseason game. And we only got 3 of those.
That's why we got to load up. That's why we should be loading up. This is exactly what Lou and I have been saying. You should load. Because, see, the reason why we're talking about this, because it's a lot of people that like to say, let's wait till we see what they can do in camp. And I kept saying, you can't see what they can do in camp.
Yes.
Because they can't bring them to the ground in camp.
It's not real football.
It's not real until you can bring them to the ground. So you don't wait to camp to see. You need to put them all in camp, let them compete, and then, like Lou said, you break the stick, you put them in the barn. The people who come out alive, that's your running back group.
Running back, yes.
But what people doing is they trying to protect Mafah, they trying to protect Blue, and they saying don't bring in White, don't bring in Chubb. Let's see what they do in camp. And camp is also still, you ain't gonna see real running back shit.
And the reason why you got pissed is because if you take a look at receiver, boy, it's a break a pool stick mentality for wide receiver 4.
Man, go ahead and
Flower Noy got to fight for his life, man.
Yeah,
Trayshawn Holden gonna have to fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mingo gonna have to fight.
These dudes just went and got Mims, bro.
We didn't. Somebody in the chat somebody count the receivers? How many receivers is on this 90-man roster, man?
About 80.
Every time you sneeze, the Cowboys, we didn't sign a receiver. Look at that. We didn't sign another receiver. I'm telling you right now, we didn't add it too. Yep. I ain't gotta look at it. We didn't add another receiver. We didn't add so many receivers. That's what we're saying. Like,
yeah. You need to do a show on this, bro. And I'm gonna have to do a show on this too. Like, where what really happens in training camp and why they should be bringing in boys now.
Now, man.
And why they should be taking Boss and Lou serious, bro. Like, for real. Because how many times we gonna say stuff that, like, the coaches say exactly?
Every time. On the head.
Like, he say this ain't real football. Let's keep going, though, bro. This some good shit, bro. Because now we getting insight of how all this go break down.
You gotta run the ball in there and Quentin Williams stand in the hole or whatever. I mean, that's real football. And so I've seen a lot of great players that are awesome in shorts. And then when you put the pads on, you're like, man, what happened?
He's still talking about Blue.
And I don't predict that for Jaydon. But my point is I'm not going to get too high or too low on anybody. Right now I'm just excited about the fact that he has matured.
There it is.
Yeah, we talking about maturity. He was talking about that's another thing. We were talking about his attitude and maturity. He talking about his ability too. So that's like hopefully he improved that as well to be able to last. And I think Common Sense said we got 13 receivers on roster.
Hold on. So hold on real quick. Somebody named Nick Blue. He say, y'all going to quit talking bad about my cousin Ken Folk trying. That's all we can ask for. Hell nah, bro. Nah. Hey, listen, I'm like you too, bro. I would fight for my cousin, but nah. I ain't say nothing bad about Blue but the truth. And I said about your cousin what your cousin said about himself.
Yep.
Hold on. I ain't talking to you. I ain't Lou. Mm-hmm. Let's look at what your cousin said about himself, bro. Before you try to come in here and see what you need to do is you need to tell your cousin to listen to us. Yeah, you need to tell your cousin to listen to us. This is what your cousin said. I'm gonna read your cousin quotes. He said, "I'm completely different person than I was this time last year." Blue said, "I think I made a whole 180 from where I was last year. I've gotten a lot better. I'm ready to go." Oh, he trolling. Boy, I was finna say, boy, you don't be playing, boy. That boy was playing. Hey, Dick Blue, that's fucked up, man. Don't be coming here playing like that. I ain't give a damn though, bro. I'm finna tell the truth, bro. I'm finna just keep
That
it real.
boy loaded, man. Put him down.
Tell your cousin
this. Pop, 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 pop.
Hey man, now, I bet what I said though. Tell your cousin to listen to us, bro. We try to lead him to the light. Shit. Shit.
Yeah,
We talking to him some real shit. Like I ain't finna kiss his ass. I would tell Blue this to his face. Yeah. Like, bro.
Real. I mean, I'm telling like, bro, I need you to keep trending up. Mentality, everything like that.
Yeah, you're doing good.
You're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good right now. I'm glad you made the 180. But like Rebel said, we gotta see it. Like shit, you know, talk is cheap because like shit, a month ago you stood up shoddy.
Yeah,
you know?
I ain't. The old saying goes to this: I ain't watching your mouth, I'm watching your feet.
Facts. Yeah, so man, that was a good one. That boy said, "Y'all get off my cousin." All right, let's keep going though, because he got a lot more.
Rightfully so, Javonte is a bruiser. So is Phil Mafah in his days at Clemson. He essentially had a red shirt year last year, with the exception of the finale. What are you seeing from him, and what kind of push can he make to get those reps at RB2, knowing that there's a little bit of redundancy with him being a bruiser?
See, that's the redundancy question. See? This is where Patrick asked that question.
Yeah, again, I mean, there's certain roles that, you know, he might fit better than Jaydon, and there's certain roles that Jaydon might fit better than...
Now, I got to turn off the music because we got to listen to this.
Than Phil, but at the end of the day, you know, I try not to have to call plays based on which back's in the game.
Okay, that's okay.
So no, hold on, pause right there.
I paused it.
He just told you.
Yep.
You just found out the why. A big
why.
Everybody circle that.
Circle.
When the coordinators, they don't talk in X's and O's.
Watch always say, which is one of my favorite says, this is going to be on the test, bro.
Shotty likes versatility.
Yep.
That's what he likes. He does not like being. He don't want to be in a situation when he in the game 3rd and 8 and it's like, oh, who we got out there? Okay, I can't call this because he struggled. He don't like being pinned down. He like having the as much of the playbook to his disposal.
Yeah.
That he just told you. That's his why.
He don't want to show his hand by the back.
Or by the personnel.
Yep, by the personnel. He don't want to give away that we not gonna really be interested in pass blocking because we got Blue out there. He don't want to give it away. See, can I see?
Oh, hey man, hey.
Can I tell the truth right now? Huh?
You can't handle the truth.
You know why? You know why he don't want to do that? We can go even deeper. He got PTSD.
Yeah.
He got PTSD.
So this should tell everybody which back should be favored right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just let y'all figure that out. I ain't gonna even break that down.
You like the flow of the game to come to you as a play caller, so really it's the guy that does the most things the best, you know, and that's what you're thinking. But special teams is a huge part of it, you know. And so when Phil came back late last year, there was things that we saw from Phil. His run instincts are.
Now y'all need to listen to this. Listen to this.
Are unique.
He said unique. He talking about Phil. Okay. All right. So this is about Phil. Listen.
They're elite.
He said, "Man, back it up. No, go back. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that the first time. Keep going. Go back.
Yeah, I did. You ready?
Yeah.
His run instincts are unique.
So first he said unique.
Unique.
Then he said they're elite.
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 Ooh. That's high praise.
Yeah.
That's very high praise.
Exponential. And I ain't gonna lie, it matches what I said on the film. Remember I kept saying when I took another look at him, I was like, bro, he didn't have not one bad run play. Remember I told you that? I called you, I was like, bro, I might not be tripping as bad on RB2. When I did that film breakdown comparison, and I looked at every one of his runs, obviously it's not a lot, but it's enough.
Which is even more impressive.
Yeah, that's what's impressive. It's impressive You tell him why it's impressive.
You gave him 3 threes and he knocked them all 3 down.
Right. And see, and it's harder to do it like that, especially at running back, because usually running backs got to get in rhythm.
Yes.
So the fact that you kind of thrown out there and you still in rhythm.
The old line don't know it. He was out there having a feel, knowing when the hole was gonna be open, and he ain't never ran. Mind you, he been hurt all season. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, we expect some tripping or something like that, like some type of dragging of the feet.
Right.
Not nothing hitting the ground running.
Right. That boy called Mafah unique, and what else? Elite. So now all we trying to do is break it down. Now when you go see Patrick Walker say, I am not surprised to see Mafah being tested at RB1 on a Williams-less day. Go back to what Shotty just said.
His run instincts are unique. They're elite. They really are. And to evaluate him on last year alone is hard because of the shoulders and what he was dealing with, and he really wasn't 100%. But again, another guy that I think when the pads come on, you're going to get a great sense of where Phil Mafah is.
That's why we need more right there. That's why we still need more.
Yeah, I agree.
In this room.
Yep.
Him saying that.
Yep.
Them injuries, shoulders. That means both his shoulders. And you a powerful type runner. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need more.
We need more.
Yeah.
And I pray Blue is it. I pray Izzy. He gave a Banacana some praise. I think it was last week. So, but we need more.
We do.
We need more though. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to be in a situation where last year where Miles went down and we had nothing.
Right. I'm also not gonna ignore the tone of that. I'm not going to ignore the tone because, see, when you was asked about Blue, we just being honest about the head coach, right? He talked about
his delivery.
He said, it's people, until the pads come on, you'll be like, what happened?
What happened? You like, oh.
Right?
Yes.
But then when he talked about Mafah, he said, I think you're going to really see when the pads come on. You see the difference, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big difference in how you talking about them too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And Shotty wears hard on his sleeve. Like he gonna brag on you. That's when he talked about Williams.
Yeah.
It was endless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wear his heart on his sleeve.
That right way. They say it's my fault.
It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Got that heart on ice for real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's very important. Like when you break it down like that, that's why you gotta hear this stuff.
Yeah,
it's like hearing the song. You get a different message every time.
Yeah.
I didn't see it let me tell you what I heard the first time. I heard that Blue has a role on this team, which is a role we've been saying.
Yep.
Which is that I call it like the finesse Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
Which is, in other words, in direct competition with Kevontae Turpin.
Yep.
Which honestly, Kevontae Turpin fucking needs. I don't care if he calls elite or
Take
not.
it easy.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that boy been over there. He been living up his nose as well. I got endless criticism for Kevontae Turpin coming in out of shape. Too many times I was getting pissed during the game. Y'all saw me. You saw me. This dude's having 2 or 3 steps with a burst over here going outside or going out of bounds on the Eagles. Talking about he tired. I don't do. If you run for 1 and I'm over here damn near 330 damn pounds. What the hell you not in shape for? You the fastest person on the team. Nah. So look, my message. If I've ever met Jaydon Blue, that's your route to the field. That's your route to stardom. And I think you can do that. I really think you can do that. I would prefer you getting the ball out of the backfield than a Kevontae Turpin.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Kevontae Turpin anymore in the backfield.
I want to see Blue in the backfield way over Turpin. I think Blue should take all the reps from CeeDee Lamb and Turpin. I don't want to see no more receivers in the backfield. Probably forever.
Forever. I actually don't want to see Turpin on his offense in probably forever. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ooh,
I'm just being honest with you. I'm done with
ever. Wait, I gotta turn off the music. You might be getting too gangster now, bro. Wait.
Ever. Outcast.
Wait, you started kind of get nuclear hot now, bro.
I do not want to see Kevontae Turpin no more.
I'm gonna put the camera on you. I'm gonna let you go and cook on this because I want to hear you out.
Because honestly, we do these things where you get paid here in Dallas, and we want to get all your worth out of them. But at the same time, it can be a positive or a negative effect to a player. I think it's been negative for Kevontae Turpin. Him being in the offensive team means he forgot his calling card. You were a returner. Dog, you lost us a game by your damn self last year.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody get on Pickens for that Lions game. Yeah, go back and watch the special teams in that Lions game. The amounts, and I do mean the amounts of field position we lost because you up here fumbling, or the amount of penalties. Jesus Christ, stop putting your damn hand up. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. I think you need you need your role only to your position, which is what we paid you for, and returner. And I think you need some competition, and that's where Jaydon Blue comes into place. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. I think this is where Jaydon Blue, this is his calling card. This is why I was against everybody last year. That's what he did at Texas, bro. I'm a Longhorn fan. I don't know how to get by a jersey, if y'all understand. That he was the RB3 there. He was our finesse Swiss Army knife. I want to see what he can do, and more than just field and punts. Go down there and tackle. Your speed is such a superpower. But yeah, like, I think you may be a special teams type of guy, dog. Like, I'm being honest with you. And that's what we need, bro. I'm just being frank with you.
Man, that boy say,
I don't want to see no one Kevontae Turpin on offense. And I'm so serious about that. Find you another slot. Trayshawn Holden, please win this wide receiver competition. Please, I'm begging you.
Foul on the play. Flag on
Lou. Flower North, get a better release.
Flag on Lou.
I'm begging Flower North to get a better release.
Totally disagree with you on Turpin.
We gonna have to fight on that.
Dog, damn. What the hell going on with you? You bet you gotta put Turpin out there sometime.
At what?
At shit, wide receiver 4, 3s every now and then.
And do what? Because he ain't running he can't run no go route.
Why he can't?
He's 5 foot short.
No.
He's not creating no competition. No separation on no damn go route.
You are fake news.
And he elusive, but bro, who's a better slot in route running? Kevontae Turpin or Cole Beasley?
Oh, Cole Beasley, we ain't finna do that. We know Cole.
All right, then.
I'm not gonna debate you on this. We talking about running back. We gonna say this shit.
I know we gonna say this for the other day. Somebody might
say this, man, because you sure got my attention on that, though. You did.
I'm saying I do not. I will fight.
Y'all see how Lou was ready to box on that?
Man, y'all
that
can
boy
leave
put his dukes up.
Boy, take receiver out that man position. Pull up his driver's license.
Flag.
Scratch that shit out.
Oh,
you need to be KR/PR. Kick returner, punt returner.
Damn.
For the rest of your days.
Take it easy.
Take it easy on my back.
If I ever needed to hit that button, it's now. But I'm open to what you're
Focus on trying to become a Devin Hester because, boy, you are not.
Man, you going crazy, man.
You can't handle the. You are fake news.
Man, you going crazy. Man, let's get back to running back, man, before we start debating.
Yeah. But back to Jaydon Blue. That's your route to the field, though.
Yeah.
That's what I got the first time I heard it. I didn't hear that. Like, he was like, damn. You know, I knew when he was speaking up on Mafah, he loved him, but damn, I didn't hear that elite when I first heard it. I would tell you that. That went over my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, we a team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Lou talked about this. This is how we came up with this show, bro. Somebody say, chat, what Turpin do to y'all? Hey, that's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Like, damn, Turpin, take it easy on his back.
Take it easy on my back.
But listen, on the yard you gave up, boy, that shit.
Hey, you said that boy Turpin was
every time.
That's what you meant.
That boy up there front catching and taking off and shit.
And then he like, I didn't do that. I'm like, bro, and we can see it in slow motion.
The ref over here like,
we over here seeing it in slow motion. I didn't do that. He over here. Nah, bro, stop running routes.
Yeah, man, I'm with you, common sense, man. That boy Lou going crazy. But hold on. Let's get back to this though, because we talking about this built. Let's talk about, because this is how we came up with the show. Because see, it's a couple of things that you heard Lou and I talk about that you hardly hearing anything about. It should be real loud in the streets about the clues they giving away, especially the Marty Ball clues. Some of this, I think, is the messengers. I really do.
Yeah,
I do think some of
people
this is.
get it. You know.
Yeah, people get it, but they know sometimes it's like that Booker thing. Some of that war started was because it was me and you pushing forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was more so people pushing against Booker because we was the ones that was pushing for Booker. It's kind of like that on this. You know what I mean? Because we've made an excellent case. It's no way you can look at the history, go through all the history that we've been through, right? Look at all the clues, and look at the fact that now Patrick No-C Walker has also said, I'm not surprised at Mafah being the lead back. And he was talking about that because of the big back, right? It's the big back and him actually asking questions about the big back. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's one of them things, man, where your Dallas Cowboys have a chance to do something great. They do have a chance to do something really, really big, but we do have to keep our eye on this, like big time, and mainly, in my opinion, because of Blue.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part, though.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. It's the overwhelming love and excitement for his speed. It's the overwhelming doctrine of thunder, lightning as being needed, even though Shotty clearly said the league has switched to power, and the last Super Bowl champs was clearly Powerball. You know? So
yeah. So my final word is, could you pull up my Twitter thread? Because like, the reason why we've been harping on this in this off season, and in particular, like this, this little stretch, is because like we've been trying to tell people, like, ever since, and we said this before our head coach even talked about that, when he talking about, like, and they keep asking every offensive coach on our team, the evolution, us evolving, because that's, I'm telling y'all, like, that's what we're trying to build for. You know what I'm saying? So if you scroll down, like, what I'm promising you, y'all, is that the offense will regress. The question is how much. Because I'm telling you, the fastest growing organism in the league is the defense. They're going to figure it out. They are not going to let you beat – they ain't going to let you beat them up twice. So, like the Rams in 2018, 2019, they went from a number 2 offense to a number 11. You know what I'm saying? They was a high-powered passing team, split safety looks. You know what I'm saying? I think I had the Atlanta Falcons do the show more on that because I got way more on that tweet above right there. Show more. Because I got the Atlanta Falcons went from the number 1 scoring offense to the number 15. Like, the defense evolved. The Carolina Panthers with the Cam Newton offense, they went from the number 1 to the number 15 offense because, the defense caught up. They're going to always catch up. The Eagles in 2017 went from the number 3 to the number 18 because they're going to catch up. You know what I'm saying? The Arizona Cardinals went from a top 5 to a bottom 10 because the defense caught up. You know what I'm saying? And then their last team was the Chicago Bears in 2018 and 2019 because the years caught up. This is why I say that what Shotty is saying and what he said, like, he don't want to be pinned down. If you show more on this tweet, I said it was PTSD because Shotty has had top offenses before and he got caught up to. Like the New York Jets years when he went to the AFC Championship game. He had a Mark Sanchez who pretty much only had 1 year, but he had clear flaws. They were a heavy running team. What they gonna do to a heavy running team? They gonna stack the box on you and dare you to throw the ball. They ain't had no weapons for it. They didn't have nothing, or they didn't have a competent quarterback. They didn't have a Dak Prescott for it. Same thing with the Rams. They had an okay run, offense with Steven Jackson. But this is what's the quarterback name from that played at Oklahoma with Adrian Peterson?
I know
Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford. Bradford was limited. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I keep telling you, this Marty Shotty ball, it works. It works with lower talented quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when the defense catch up, they gonna try to expose that weakness that you're trying to hide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why he want guys out there, you know what I'm saying, that can help them with the evolution. But here, look, I got some regressions in here, but this is what I'm trying to build. Keep going down to the next
Before I want to talk about this real quick that you talked about. This reality right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so this is another thing that's, while we still believe bringing in as a White, Zamir White or Chubb,
yes,
makes sense because it's too much on the line for the running back room and the offense evolving. What Lou is saying is this: if we don't evolve heavily, even into Marty ball, because the magnet of those two number ones, right, is going to help our offense, there's a big chance we're going to take a dip.
Huge dip.
Now, I listened to Shotty today, and Shotty, the only reason we probably might not is because he's been an offensive coordinator for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And he started talking about the trends and what worked. We got things that build off those trends.
Yes.
He started talking about the slant was working. Y'all kept talking about the slant was working. He said that today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, like you said, the most and the fastest evolving organism is a defensive.
NFL defense.
An NFL defense. And they started,
taking
jumping inside, taking away the slant. So now he has to have counters. He's building counters. But we also need evolution with his counters.
Yeah, like that's just one route. I already know the game that they took it away. It was a Lions game.
Yeah.
That was the first D coordinator. It was a fresh D coordinator too. That was his first year. He started taking George Pickens slants away. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why, because we're bound to, evolve. Hit that show more on that. Some of the great offenses that survived.
This right here?
Okay. They were ready for the evolution. The one I want to highlight, because I think we're built very much so similarly like, is the great years of the 2018, 2019, and the 2020 Chiefs.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand they were a top 3, top 4, top 5 offense, and they regressed to probably just top 10 in them years. Because y'all know what was the big change that they made. Pat Mahomes started doing. They started taking away the explosive play.
Yeah,
and they started making him
the
play
league started running more too high.
Yeah, they started taking away his deep ball. They took it away because like, man, Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? All that was just entirely too dangerous. You blowing the top off, that was what killed us. They took that away and they started making him beat basically the evolution that Tom Brady had to do. Take the power of the check down, the power of the inner underneath, and what the Chiefs did, and they're doing this year again, the power of the run game, the light boxes. When they won a Super Bowl, a lot of people do not give credit for is how much that run game punished, and I do mean absolutely punished them light boxes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And how much they got behind the running game. They got
behind. Yep. Every time it got shaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they was feeling it, like, okay, we can feel the defenses in the Super Bowl, they was like, okay, let's run it out. We can stabilize himself. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Pat. Don't take your shots yet. Let's weaken them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With that, I think that's our counter. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to the similar approach.
The changing of the gear.
Yes, because that's honestly, this is what defenses they already started to do. They're going to do to us. We're going to see a lot more too high shell.
Yep.
They're going to take away our explosive play.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's talking about moving and keeping the slant open. But also, what we're going to need with the short game is a deadly run game. And I think we built even more dangerous than them Chiefs years, because guess what? We got 3 maulers inside.
Yep.
You know, they had some guards too with Trey Moore, but this is what I'm trying to do. This is my final word. And I think I had one more where Shotty actually had a successful evolution. He only had 1 year where he outlasted the defense, and that was his Seattle years, because that's when he had a very much so balanced attack with his run game, and he had like capable weapons on the outside with the Seattle Seahawks.
Right. And see, I'm glad you said that, because, hold on real quick. So what Lou is talking about, and still dealing with what we're talking about today, he's basically final word is changing gears.
I just think that the guys that adjust the best as play callers during the game that can change gears, those are the really great ones.
He's not lying.
And that's what he's talking about right here. So that's why he was giving the trends of, man, I be pulling out them clips perfect, bro. Bullshit, man. Boys got to give me my props,
perfect.
Man. Say, man, for real, bro. What?
Perfect.
And see, man, I be pulling these out as you talk, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, say, man, listen, bro, we flowed well together today, bro. Like, for real. I think we was in a zone, bro. You know how sometimes people be having them silent audibles, bro. That's what me and my boy Lou was on today. We was on some silent audibles. I'm just listening to him speak. I'm like, yeah, this boy's talking. And this is what Shot is trying to prepare us for too.
Yes.
And I also think we're built to do it, and I think he's ready for it. That's why the name of this show is Built to Dominate. So it's a warning that we're saying, as well as something to be excited about, because if you look how we're built, we look ready. We look ready for the moment to change gears.
I just think that the guys that adjust the best as play callers during the game that can change gears, those are the really great ones.
Did you have any more? I still got your shit up. Did you have any more? Cause you cooking.
I think I hear everything. I couldn't make it no plainer than that. I was like, that's it right there. Right. I couldn't make it no plainer than that.
All right. So let me give my final word then to say this. I feel so much better about the running back room. I feel even better about what Shotty is doing. Because it says a lot to me about his fairness and his common sense to start Mafah this week in the absence of Williams. Because, see, if you out there preaching, right, that we compete every day, let's keep it real. Mafah and Blue competed last year. If we being honest with the body of work, based on body of work, not just week 18, from preseason all the way to the last game, I have to give the edge to Mafah. And to see Brian do that is exactly what I wanted to see. And he said something that also confirmed that we wasn't crazy again, Lou, today. He talked about, when he was talking about the captains, he talked about how it was important to have one voice. Because people thought we was crazy when I pointed out that Jerry contradicted him when he was talking about competition. Remember, we started showing him drinking that water and there was no water in there because he had that nervous energy? Because he talked about Booker not starting and having to earn it. And then Jerry came out right behind him and said, it's just common sense. When you pick a player, right,
you're betting on him.
You pretty much bet your bottom dollar that you got it right, which contradicted Shotty.
Yes.
You didn't see Jerry and them with Brian no more.
I got a show idea for you.
What's that?
Shotty's coaching evolution.
That's a good one.
Because I'm finna incorporate it. It's a lot. It's some things that he had made mistakes on last year, but you can see he's being intentional about it to fix those mistakes.
Yeah.
I'll give you one, and then you gonna feel me.
I already do, man. You killing it.
It's the cross training with Mike, the Mike linebacker, the green dot.
Okay, no, keep going.
They already talked about earlier. Like they've like this week they've been giving a lot of people the green dot and starting Overshown there. That's fixing one of their biggest errors that they made last year that I critique them all the time. How the hell did you only train Jack Sanborn for the mic last year? And you get when he went down because of injury, and Kenneth Murray took over, he had to learn on the job. That was a grave mistake.
Say, man, boy, I'm gonna tell you, you so right. I was thinking about the same thing today. It's crazy how like football be. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking like, it wasn't just that the linebackers' talent was wrong. The whole plan was wrong.
The plan was shit. You trained one singular person to be the green dot.
Yeah. And then what was crazy is, it's not crazy, but it's crazy. You took a guy that always played weak or strong side.
Yes.
And made him your green.
Oh boy, and you made we made
I do need to show that.
Yes.
I do need to do a show. I've been thinking about. I've been wanting to do. I thought about that show today, bro. What you just said is confirmation. I need to do it because I just want to show people. Let's just show y'all Sanborn at Chicago.
Yes.
See, we got us a chat, right? And I remember the day Sanborn was announced. The first thing I did is looked at his film. The very first thing.
I remember.
You remember that?
Yeah. And you was like, "But this man is a Sam," and people was coming online. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, bro, I can. Because this goes back to the draft. Because I know, bro. I know when the linebacker and where they lined up at. Because how they playing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna coach y'all look how they play. I can tell when a weak side linebacker is playing like a weak side linebacker. Weak side, he want to be in space. Strong side, he's always on the point of attack. He's trying to hem up the tight end. A Mike green dot, like before he gets set up, he's trying to set everything up. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. You know what I'm saying? So when we say like when you turn on the field, finish what you saw with Sanborn, because that was not the consistency.
That's crazy. And then. So I come, and what's the first thing I put in the chat when I watched this film? You remember?
You said this is a role player, and you said he was mainly playing special teams.
Yes. This dude hardly had any reps playing. Most of his reps was special teams. And see, we talking about the plan. This is also why your defense finna be way better, because the plan is way better.
Because what's the saying goes? A man without a plan plans to what?
Fail.
We were planning to fail last year, bro. Like just based off the details in that. And I love what Christian Parker is doing, and it's a reflection of Shotty. Like you use OTAs, the non-real football, to throw darts at the board. Let's get everybody in that role right now, in the non-football and the fake football type. Like you throwing every single linebacker. Oh, also, here's another layer to it. See, we're gonna get messy. Let me finish this point. Mm-hmm. You throwing safeties at it, because I saw Jalen Thompson. Of course, we seen Caleb Downs. You throwing every single linebacker at it except for one name, and that's another thing we're going to talk about. And why didn't Maris? You had Kingdom Come, Billy and his damn dog at that green dot, but you didn't have the one person who played green dot 2 years ago. You over here thinking about, and this is going into me because I'm one of the few people.
Oh hell no!
You got Overshown at the closest, at the top of your depth chart in terms of green dot. I know he's a leader and everything like that, but when I think of green dot inside, Overshown is like the third, and it's probably probably the best of what we got. But if he the best of what we got, we probably need some more. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you have Overshown as the green dot when Zimmer had Marist as the backup. Look, man, I don't want to get messy. I just pay attention to patterns, and you throwing darts at the board. I just don't like how Marist wasn't one of them darts.
So we got a super chat from Rebel. She said, is it possible, can we get a tight end film session spec? I already, yes. I've been having third film broken down for about 3 months or 4 months, and I just have not done it yet.
I was going to do a video on it too. Like,
I
was thinking about it. I didn't know that one broken
down. Like, and I just need to do it. And I already got the film and everything done. And I just ain't worked around to doing it. And yes, I do need to do that. And I will do that.
Oh, we need to break down all them damn targets so I can find the reason why.
And I did that. I already did that. I got it. I just need to.
Oh, you got the video in the chamber. Oh no, you got to do it.
I got it fully loaded in the clip, bro. All I got to do is shoot. Cause see, I was gonna do a breakdown on this dude need to improve. So, all right. Let me go back because we go get on another subject.
Yeah, I know. We on the whole this subject.
I would say this, bro, on everything you just said. Shout out to Lou, and shout out to people that's willing to take a stance. And so obviously this show is about us being definitely built to dominate, but we also gonna have to talk about different things, right? We will. But we're going to talk about different things as well, like Morris. So I got things coming up on Morris. I'm pretty sure you got things coming up on Morris.
Yeah.
To where we got to also, apply pressure and make sure that he's been put in the equation of competition a fair way. Because I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. There seems to be some type of push for UT. Yes. I'm being all the way honest. It's where UT is like something don't smell right with the Dallas Cowboys and UT. I sense thumbs.
Are you with me on that? Like, do you think Overshown is a Mike type of guy?
No.
I don't see, bro. I thought I was insane, bro. I don't.
Let me just say this, bro. I gotta just keep it real. And also, Shotty said that. Shotty said that today. You're not being negative, bro. Shotty said today. Will he be the green dot? Probably not. But we're just trying it. That's what he said.
And I love that you're trying it. And that's why, I love that you're trying it. Yes, cross-train them now.
I actually don't like it even on break glass because Mike's got to be durable. That's the number one criteria for a Mike.
Hold on.
Mike's have to be durable. You don't even consider it if he's not. That's why I knew we was fucking up every time we moved LV from weak, and then we would put him at Mike.
Yes.
And guess where he always got hurt?
At Mike.
Because
that's another thing. You don't have the body to be durable to take that. See, I'm like, bro, this is a proven year for you.
Yeah.
A proven year for you.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you. I'm already questioning your ability to stay available, and I'm going to put you through more. Crash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody, and look, when they have, of course, and everybody, they catch you, you're negative and everything like that. I trust the coaches and everything on that. Man, no, I'm gonna call them out when something stinks.
Yeah, and listen, I gotta say it like this, because what you're doing is you're taking a stance. Yes. And see, that's what make Luke great. That's what make me great. Now, what these other people have started doing, their ploy is to try to make us look like we like drama. Mm-hmm. Even though, where are you from, Lou?
Triple D, Dallas, Texas.
I am also from Triple D. So this hat says D. Okay? Yes. My firstborn son is named Dallas. Yes. So whenever you take a stance, you're going to divide people.
Yes.
That's why a lot of people don't take a stance, because they want to be kumbaya and attract all of y'all. They're not willing to lose none of y'all by having an opinion. Now, this is the bad part about that. Football is built on embracing confrontation.
Yeah.
Every team in the NFL has a room that every one of them call war room.
Yes.
Because men and women occasionally got to sit their ass down and make a case on a stance. That's football. So what Lou does and what I do is we take a stand. And when we take a stand, we're doing it for the love of the team. And this is how you spot, and I'm just being honest with you, this is how you spot people who are really truly not for this team, but are really using this team for their gain.
Yeah,
monetary. They don't take a stance. So if you say, hey, what about Gary? He's fine. What about Mozzie? He's fine. What about Jay Tua? Usually they don't work out in year one. He's fine. What about us getting wide receiver 2? Oh, I know y'all like Pickens now, but I remember what you were saying. Tolbert was fine. See, I remember what the fuck y'all was saying. Yeah. I'm not bullshit. They don't take a stand, bro.
Bro.
So
tonight, take a stand.
Yes.
They be so bold with this shit.
Yeah.
So bold.
Yeah.
So
take
bold.
a stand, bro.
You are comfortable. Let me tell you, this is my message to y'all. Y'all sit in comfortability. Right now, with the real problems, see now I'm seeing you chirp and tweet about fucking Pickens. I remember in March and April, your ass was quiet and you was tweeting about every damn draft pick under the damn sun.
Yeah.
You was putting your eggs behind this is what they do every draft season. They put their eggs in every fucking they tweet about every single player.
You starting to go into coach mode. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know. Because it's my emotion coming out. Because you look, bro, when you called me out, bro, I'm all over the line. You talking all that shit, coach. Oklahoma drill, line it up. I need to knock this motherfucker in his mouth. That's the only way. Me telling him to shut up is not enough. No, I gotta punch you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because they do this, they do this shit every single time. Now you want to tweet about fucking Pick. Oh, I thought Pick was gonna be good. No, the fuck you didn't. You was quiet.
Yeah.
You was quiet.
You didn't take no stance.
You would have said something. It would have put you on. And you don't. And this is what y'all afraid about being on the wrong side. So you're doing your whole content to try to be right.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to be. You're afraid to be wrong.
Yeah. 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 And I think it's worse than that. I think it's greed. I think it's attention.
Yeah, it's greed. Yeah,
I respect people that treat football like football to where occasionally you have to take a stance. So obviously this is a show that a lot of people go like because this is a very honest, positive show. Right. So from my research, this is one of those shows that our research kind of came out and was like, bro, this look like this finna go in a great direction. And we made the case today for the great direction. But during the show, we then had some times where we had to take a stand. So you took a stand against what? Turpin, right? And we almost got in a debate over that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you took a stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I still go probably box show that, bro. But let me go just double check. You know what I'm saying? And see, look at Rebel. She being crazy. She say, "My final word is boss and Lou the drummer boys and 2 niggas." Hey, I promise you, I wear that badge
with honor.
Mm-hmm.
With honor.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on.
That's why I start every show with that now. Because I'm telling everybody, I'm going to take a stand today. I am. Yeah. You know, good or bad, I'm taking a stand. This is football.
I believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to say what's on my heart and what I believe. look, if you're gonna rock with me or not, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So anyway, listen, I'm gonna keep moving, man, because I see the game. I see the game. I see especially when I saw people talking about Pickens, bro. You know, it was like, it's so fake, bro. I'm just watching all these old fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know, man. Like, I stop that, bro. Stop.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them people, they ain't even creators no more. They just microphones for the echo chambers.
Yeah.
They became a video.
Yeah.
And that's why honestly, that's why I don't run that play, even though it will make me money.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you right now, like boss is not lying, dog. If you get a video that's over 20,000, that's $400 in your pocket right then and there. And some of these guys are full-time creators. When you do 10 videos like that before the 21st, that's a good ass check. That's a mortgage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So get your paper. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just like one of my favorite artists said, I'm not going to listen to y'all because if I listen to y'all and it hits, I'm gonna want to do it again. And I have become a song rather than an artist.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the brethren in the space have became a video. They're just a video now. I can almost guarantee, map it out on a calendar what they're gonna talk about tomorrow. The year we got to that. When OTAs come, I'm gonna know exactly what they're gonna talk about because that's what's popular, that's what's safe, and that's what's gonna make them the most bread.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I gotta create like that, it ain't creativity.
Yeah. And I'm out too. If I gotta do that, bro, I don't want to do it, bro.
I don't want to do it. Like
I go back to fanning by myself.
Yeah,
I'm for real. I go back to the days where I was a Cowboy fan with me and mine and my people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and mine and my people, and whatever everybody else did, that was their business. You know what I'm saying? So before I ever do all that pandering and all that kind of stuff, you know,
I'm not gonna lose my love for this, bro.
Nah, because I would hate. I couldn't talk about football without having a solution mind state. I would hate it. I would hate talking about football.
You'll see a dip in the quality, bro. You would, because it's like, imagine me making a video I don't believe, man.
No.
I'm not gonna go as hard in the research. Like, just being honest with you.
Yeah.
So,
but I do want to give my final word. This is a true final word. What's up, Brother Charles? This, you know, because we go hard, bro.
Yeah.
So, but what our research showed today is that we are truly built to dominate. And we have to be very conscious of the politics that could be happening in the running back room. We have to be very conscious of that. Because even to me, the running back that they just tried to bring in, okay, Zamir White, to me, that's still a cry for help that we need to be conscious of, right? Where I take a stand, though, and I said it. You feel me? I took a whole stand and say, bro, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend as if this is not shoddy. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that shoddy is not the guy that's pushing for Zamir White and bringing him in for a workout. You see what I'm saying? So, because if we get the power backs right, we can execute the vision of Mike Marks, where he talked about, if it was me in the current NFL, I would get an H-back and I would just splatter them dudes. And he said that because he said, I've been noticing a trend around the league. Because it became a passing league, defense adjusted and the linebackers became more tweeners. So the NFL is not built to be able to handle a physical run game. And ever since he said that 3 years ago, is it a coincidence, Lou, that your previous Super Bowl winners all came behind the run game? And most importantly, your Dallas Cowboys, on my final word, is built better than most of these teams. I'm dead ass on that too, bro. I'm dead ass on that. We not only had an offensive line,
man, we got some dog ass receivers, man,
and we got dog ass receivers,
and we got a dog ass quarterback. Yeah, you can
and we got a dog ass quarterback.
Tell the Seahawks I said it. For real.
We got the middle three, and ain't that what Shotty talked about? The middle three.
Mm-hmm.
We got the middle three already ready to go. We are truly built to dominate.
Power, the strength. When you sit down and you visit with this guy, he's an alpha. He knows what he wants. He knows how good he is. He knows how talented he is. And I think you look at what you got with Tyler Smith at left guard, Cooper Beebe, and now you add this guy. The interior of your pocket, the core of your run game, all that stuff inside. We want to move people, and we want to own the line of scrimmage, and this is a guy that gives us a chance to do that with the pieces we have in place.
His knowledge, I've been tracking him for a couple of years now. He's an incredible mind when it comes not just to run game, but just how to attack defenses and how to get favorable leverage and things like that. But physical is the first thing that kind of jumps out at me.
We're going to go based on how our offensive line goes, and they're going to play really, really physical. They're going to be tone setters, if you will, and that's very exciting.
They know that we're going to have a very clear and communicated standard for what we expect from them. For me, that's going to start in the offensive line room, and I'm very excited about developing a relationship with those guys. But also, like I said, I need to have that same relationship with Dak. I need to have that same relationship with CD. So my time's going to be spread a little bit more in that way. But it's going to start in the offensive line.
Succeed where Papa Shotty failed, Shotty.
We built to dominate. Let's make it happen. We out.